So in this video series where we sort of rehashing what I did in the lecture, so you don't have to watch this series unless you have questions about any step along the way. First thing we're going to do is we're going to save this file, save as, and we're going to save it as ball demo.py. And we're going to start by importing Pygame. And we're going to run Pygame init. Pygame init is going to make sure all the Pygame libraries are set up and let us do things like drawing to the screen, handling events, doing screen size resolutions, drawing images, handling sounds. So Pygame init takes care of all of that. And that will get me started. If I hit execute now, we should see a welcome from the Pygame community and it exits. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create a screen. So the way to do that is we're going to create a screen variable is equal to Pygame dot display dot set mode, and it needs some size. Passes a two-part variable. We're going to be doing a lot of two-part variables in this. Typically, the first item in the two-part list is going to be your x coordinate, and the second one is going to be the y. And we refer to those as index 0 and index 1 respectively. So let's set our screen so it fits inside to 900, 800, 700. So it will definitely fit inside our window. And if it execute, the program will run and then crash or exit properly. So we need to hold that window open. So let's do that while true. And when we put something in here, Python gets really annoyed. So I'm going to do a pass, and basically it'll just do something. And it's going to load our window. But you're going to notice we have a waiting dialog, and it's not quite behaving correctly. I can't move the window. If I click on it, it says not responding. If I hit the X button, it's actually going to crash. That's because I don't handle any events. So the last thing I need to do is handle all the events coming in. The only event we currently care about is the quit event. So the way we do that is we're going to make a for loop that's going to look through all the events in queue. It's sort of like a roller coaster. All the people lined up in line, we're going to process them and get them onto the roller coaster. But really, we're just going to look for one type of person. In pygame.event.get if event.type equal pygame.quit, we'll do sys.exit. That's going to close the program properly. I have to import sys. Sys lets us use stuff from the operating system, so it works on Windows, Linux, anything work properly. This capital all caps kit is a Pygame constant. Well, we have a lot of those, including bindings for all the events and keys and stuff like that. Anytime you see all uppercase, it's just some sort of Pygame event. So let's execute this, and we should now have a window that opens. I can move it around, and if I hit the X button, it will close properly without crashing.